Hey guys, welcome back to Moon Acres. In this video, we're picking up where we left off last time, and we got the little baby chicks out of our incubator. Now they're into our brooder. So just wanted to show you sort of the next step after you've hatched those. We have pretty good luck for our first time in the incubator. Typically you have about a 75% success rate with however many eggs you put in there to what hatches. For us it was about 65%. And so we had 16 and 11 babies came out. One of them was starting to peck her way out and she kind of got stuck and didn't make it. I'm not doing the assist because I really can't take care of chickens with deformities and other issues like that. So unfortunately that one didn't make it. The other 4 were stopped somewhere halfway into development. And so we basically unplugged the incubator today. It's been 3 days since day 21, so I guess we do math, that's day 24. We let our other eggs go as long as we could, but it started to get really funky in that incubator, so we decided that that was long enough. Unplugged it, cleaned it out, and it's drying out right now, so it will be ready for next time. But behind me, let me show you what the main show is here, are these little chicks. And so we have 11 of them and they fit into this tote pretty good. And I will say I just ordered a pretty killer brooder off the internet. It's like 200 bucks. It will be probably our 3rd time doing it here once that thing shows up. So we've done this a couple times in the plastic totes and it works really well. Just one thing, you know, if you're using a heat lamp, I tried to not use a heat lamp this time, but the plate heater just wasn't getting warm enough for them. They're all huddled up against it. So I went ahead and added this guy, but just make sure it's far away enough from the plastic here and even that plastic heat plate, because it will start to melt that. Not that I know from personal experience or anything, but have it far away enough so they're not getting blasted. And I've got it off to one side. I don't know if you can really tell, but that gives the chicks a variety of areas they can go to, different heat zones basically. So they're being shy right now. If I wasn't here, they'd all be out and kind of lounging around, and some of them will be over in this corner, some will be up against the heat plate, some over here. So that kind of tells me that they're good. They have a variety of temperature areas to kind of go hang out in, and let the chicks really be your thermostat. Because if they're all huddled together, if it looks kind of like how they are now, then that means it's too cold and you need to warm things up if you can. Right now they're just scared, so they're just hiding. They're not cold. It's really nice and toasty in here. But so that is their plate, and it has some feet that are just little bases on the bottom, and I've got enough of the shavings in there to where it's built up, and it's pretty sturdy. I kind of packed it down and everything, so it's good sure footing for them also as they're developing their muscles and the legs and everything, trying to avoid the splay feet and those types of issues. But just some chick starter and a little feeder that's been going for a couple days, and then a waterer. And one little trick with the water is to put some 2x4s or a base underneath of it for this thing to sit on, and that helps keep some of the chips out and it makes it just a little tidier. You can even elevate it more than that, but that worked for us. And those are cedar planks also, so they're not treated or anything. I just had some scraps laying around from some siding. So anyway, but this works pretty good and we're real happy with it. The big thing is keeping the door closed so a dog or cat doesn't come in here and take out our cute little birds. But like we were talking about in the first video, these are excuse me, these are a cross between our olive egger rooster, Dr. Shockaloo, and our leghorns. And there's one cinnamon queen mix that made it in there, and then also a mix with the Easter egger. So some of them have spots, most of them have leg feathers. It kind of looks like they're all wearing bell bottoms, but the Easter egger, or no, excuse me, the cinnamon queen mix does not have the leg feathers and is just white. But everybody else has like little spots and stuff that you can see, and they're just super cute. But we're looking forward to it. This is day 3 in the brooder, and what the goal here is to just let them build up their feathers and their insulation, and so that way you can eventually transfer them outside. It's January right now, so it's pretty cold outside, But we'll let them sit in here for a couple weeks. Once that cool new brooder comes, I may set it up out in the shed, but it's not heated or insulated out there, so we'll see what happens. We've done it inside before. It's not too big of a deal. You just have to watch the dust. It does kind of build up. So anyway, that's that. But it's real simple. It's pretty much, once you got those things set up, they kind of go on cruise control. Here in maybe a day, yeah, probably tomorrow, we'll check the butts of the chicks for pasty butt. Actually, let's see if we can do it now. Come here. Okay, let's get it better. So you basically check the vent, make sure it's not all gunked up with poop and stuff, and they can poop, because if it does get too gunked up, it can dry, and then as they try to go to the bathroom, they can't, and that builds up, and that will kill them pretty quick. So keep an eye for that, and if that does happen, basically we just get some wet paper towels and stuff and try to dab it off of there as gently as possible. But if we get to that point, we will make a video for it. So one thing to avoid that though is a little preventative step, is using the rooster booster in there, or if you don't have that, add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and that acidity and also the probiotics that are in there helps with their digestion and kind of keeping them a little loose as well, instead of being too gunky for anyway. But all right, so that's it. We'll keep you posted on their development. I'm really excited to see how they feather out, what they're gonna look like, because Dr. Shockaloo is beautiful. He's like a mix of a Black Moran and Americana is what I think, but he has just these black colors and these purples and greens and everything, and he's just a really great rooster. Good attitude and disposition. He really doesn't chase you, and he's really good at taking care of his girls. So the high egg producers of the Leghorns and the Cinnamon Queens, I think that's going to be interesting, and hopefully everybody's really cool, even keel kind of attitudes, and will let us work on them if we need to or whatever. But we'll see. We'll keep you posted. So thanks for checking us out. Like, share, and spread the good word. We'll see you next time. Bye.